Hello, I'm Chris.
I'm Barry. It's It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
It's time for headlines. Now you're like, what? Why did you guys move it to Tuesday? Well, yesterday's Halloween, so we did a special Halloween episode. Go check it out on our channel. Yes, go like it. Go watch it. It's kind of cool. So Tuesday is this week's favorite day of the week.
Only this week, though.
That's right, only this week.
Next week it's
back
Monday.
to Monday being our favorite day of the week. I'm going to start off with a cool headline. You know the popular app site that produces 6-second videos called Vine?
Yes.
It was owned by Twitter. And Twitter has decided to shut it down. All the content is still going to be available to watch. But you won't be able to watch any new ones. You won't be able to make any new ones or anything like that.
Didn't people actually make?
Yeah, people were actually famous for that, and now sucks to be you guys. I guess you're gonna have to come into the real world of non-6-second videos. Oh wait, no, you won't, because you can just do that on Snapchat or Instagram or YouTube.
Can YouTube do the same thing?
Well, you can put a 6-second video on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, you can do whatever you want on YouTube, Instagram, or Snapchat. There you go. But, yeah, they decided that just wasn't... I'm not 100% sure on why they did it, because I don't look at Vine. I did when it first came out, I had the app, but then I was like, this is ridiculous, and I got rid of it. So it doesn't, whatever.
See, they show up as GIFs on some of the Tumblr sites that I go to, so I get it better, because I don't have to sort through mountains of crap, and I get the good stuff. So.
Yeah, I just kind of went, I don't want to watch that. This is silly.
Here in Canada, Shoppers Drug Mart has applied for a medical marijuana license dispensary.
I heard about
dispensary license. So they might be trying to get into the field of medical marijuana or marijuana in general because it's up for legalization pretty soon. So this might be them getting their foot in the door, but Shoppers Drug Mart always have had a big selection of pharmacies. They dispense drugs, so
if I'm a drug dealer and I hear this, right? Do I just like walk in and be like, "Can I speak to the manager? I'd like to supply your weed."
No, medical marijuana is,
or is that shit made in like a lab somewhere?
No, it's made in a lab. There are licensed medical marijuana grow ops that are.
Oh, but wait! If I'm carrying it, I'll get arrested.
Yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of those things that's always discussed at work. Is like, just because we know that there's going to be some sort of legal issues coming up soon, they should have passed a law right off the bat, going, okay, we're going to decriminalize marijuana. So you still get charged for large possession, but you're not charged if you have a joint or
shouldn't get charged at all. Should be just illegal.
We actually have talked about drugs before.
Go check it out.
So, yes.
We
talked about it way before it was cool.
That's right. Because that's what we do here at Cool Discussions. We talk about things before they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
As we know, the election is coming up in the United States of America. Our brothers to the north, our south. Whoa. They got me backwards. What the hell's happening down there has got me completely backwards.
Yeah, I can't
Maybe
wait
it's
for
the
it to be
medical
over.
marijuana. Ooh, boy, maybe we're in a little bit of that. So there's early voting happening already. So people are going to the polls.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys, we will talk about it. And Justin Timberlake, the guy from NSYNC and the multifaceted, multi-talented man, he took a selfie of himself at the voting station, which is apparently illegal.
Yep.
So the DA is reviewing the picture and to see if he's broken any law, and he could face 30 days in jail.
Ooh, good.
For his little whatever. I don't care.
In Canada, the same thing is actually true. You are not allowed to take a photo in the voting area by the voting booth, as they allow no photography in there. So whenever. Because the modern age is like all about selfies and things like that, it's like, no, you can't take a selfie while voting. You can be outside of the building, and it says voter office, and you can go up and go click. You can't do it inside. That's actually against the law all
I'm going to take a selfie and be like, click. I thought about voting and then realized they all suck.
Vote the Communist Party.
they'd win. That's what happened. Anyways, we digress. Back to headlines. It's you, man. You're up.
Oh, well.
I just did that one. Come on. I just did the riveting headline about Justin Timberlake. Come on.
Okay. The first of its kind here in Canada. A dealer has been charged with manslaughter for selling bad stuff.
Stupid.
For selling bad stuff to a customer.
God, we're talking about drugs a lot here.
Something on our mind? Maybe.
I heard about that on the news that they want to start charging the dealers.
I think it's a good idea because, okay, fentanyl, again, we've actually talked about this before, but fentanyl, because it can kill you in such low dosages, why is fentanyl being sold as a drug?
So do you think that the liquor store should be charged when a drunk driver kills somebody?
No.
So what's the difference?
A dealer should know more about his stuff than...
So should somebody drinking alcohol should know not to get behind the wheel of a car. See, this is what it brings up.
Liquor is licensed and regulated. Drugs aren't. A dealer, manslaughter because they're selling them this crap.
Like, but what kills them more on a yearly basis? Probably alcohol, I would say. This is the problem with drugs.
No, okay.
This is the problem with drugs.
No. I think it just has to do with the fact that it was fentanyl. If it was an OD on heroin or coke, I don't think it would have been the same. It's because they're trying to get rid of this. Because
they're trying to continue their war on drugs.
No. They're trying to get rid of fentanyl. Fentanyl has become a major problem because it can kill you in such small doses. Like one pill with a little bit fentanyl can kill you. And it's becoming a problem. And it's just like, well, first off, why are people that sell drugs putting fentanyl in stuff?
Why are you doing fentanyl?
Why
are you doing fentanyl?
No, but that's the thing. It's... Okay, a party drug, like ecstasy, they cut it with fentanyl. And that... A small little cut of fentanyl is what kills you.
I don't know. I just
even though somebody who's taking it is thinking they're getting ecstasy.
Don't take it. Don't do drugs. You're buying from a shady person in a shady area. You're buying off the black market, so to speak. You should know that, hey, I could die doing this. I'm taking that responsibility. Why are we... Okay, should the dealer be in trouble for selling it? Of course they should. If they get caught selling it, they should be charged with that. If it's illegal, which... It shouldn't be. If it was legal, maybe we wouldn't be having people buy fentanyl. You probably still would, of course, but...
No, well, it would be a regulated industry at that point in time.
And it would be safer,
and then you could also get rid of fentanyl, because fentanyl's the problem. It's not the stuff...
Why do we even make it?
I know, that's the part that bothers me.
It's just weird to me. Anyways, maybe we'll have some more conversations about that kind of stuff in the future. There is a team, a Pee Wee football team... that has been kicked out of their league because they snuck an adult player onto their team. It was a league full of 13 to 14-year-olds. That's like Pee Wee age, and they snuck an adult. I have no idea how that happened. I don't understand.
How would you not notice?
Yeah,
some giant
person. Yeah, me. 14-year-olds can get big, but you can tell the difference between a full-grown ass man. If you stood me beside a 14-year-old as tall as me, you would be able to tell the difference. Mm-hmm. You'd be able to tell the difference between a 14-year-old me and a 35-year-old me. So they've been kicked out of their league for good because they're idiots.
Who was responsible? The coach or
just the team? The team had to take the fall for it. They've been completely just get the hell out of our league.
Yeah, I guess the team would have known about that. Okay. Back to sports, which is kind of weird. 2 in a row. Curling is going to adopt a standardized curling head on the brooms, because I guess what's been happening a lot lately is the brooms have been unfairly affecting the outcomes of the curl.
They're so advanced that the technology for the broom heads are so advanced that different teams could use different
heads and get much different results.
So
they've decided to standardize the whole process, so it's all about skill and not necessarily... Because I guess what's been happening is they curl, and even if you miss the shot, you can still get the shot. Which
Well, curling is a much different game now. I'm a curling fan. I've watched curling for many years. Curling used to be the big fat dude drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette, throwing a rock down. Now it's like every sport has evolved into, well, now you got to put in the
competition.
You got to put in the 5 days a week at the gym. 4 days a week training, 5 days a week training. Go to tournaments every week in the winter.
Yeah, you don't see so much of the out of shape people that used to be when I first started watching. Now they're all fit people, and it's just like
it's like their full time job. Before it was more of you would get the weekend cooler competing in the Briar, or in the big tournaments and stuff like that. So, but now it's become more of which is good. I like it. I like seeing more of it on television. I like watching it.
Curling is actually really big in Canada. It's also really big in Europe, too, for that matter. The World Cup, or the World Cup of Curling.
The World Championships.
It draws a big crowd every single time, and it's actually really fun to watch.
It's so boring to watch live, though.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah.
I went to the Briar a couple years back now, or maybe this past year, and it was so boring. It was so... Because you're trying to watch 4 games, and you're like, which one do I focus on?
Because there's no rule stating that everybody has to take a shot at a different time.
Yeah.
They can literally line up and all at once and go...
So it's easier.
And it's like, no!
It's easier just to watch on television.
Yeah. I find that would be a better to watch on TV because you can get better shots.
Most sports are better to watch on TV, I find, anyways. Reported here last week, there was a man who missed out on his 50-50 draw.
Yeah.
Because he had to go home because of his kid. Because his kid was being restless or something like that tomorrow. And in Edmonton, you have 48 hours to claim your prize. If it doesn't go, either they roll it over or they donate the money back to themselves. But they've decided to give this man his money.
Good.
He was able to claim the prize of $67,000. Now they said that it's just a one-time exemption. I'm hoping that they change the rule. Here in Calgary, you have 30 days to collect your prize, so hopefully they kind of change it. It's up to the individual group.
Yeah,
it manages it to decide how long they have. There is no gaming law or anything like that states, hey, you have to give the person this much time. But they've said it's a one-time exemption, but we'll see. But the man got as close as $70,000. Obviously, mixed reaction on the social medias. Me, I'm personally, I don't care. Like, whatever.
I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for
him. I just think they should have just changed the rule.
Well, they should. I hope they come out in the next little while and be like, okay, we're going to amend the rule to 30 days. Is that it? Have you done all yours?
Yeah.
We've done our... Oh, guys, thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday. Don't forget to check out our Halloween episode yesterday, because yesterday was Halloween. Hope you guys got lots of candy.
Last month?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hopefully you guys got lots of candy. Don't forget to check out, we're going to have exciting 2 more episodes this week. That's right. Oh my god, we're going to have 4 episodes? What? You guys, what? You guys used to only have 3. Now you have 4? Yes, we have 4 for your viewing pleasure. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the much talked about Walking Dead premiere. We're going to give our thoughts on that. And then that would make it Thursday. Yeah. We're going to be talking about the Calgary police and how some information has recently come out.
Unflattering light.
Yes.
Shined on the Calgary
Very
police.
Very unflattering light. This hippie right here has been telling you guys all along, don't trust the police. And now there's more reason not to trust the police. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, guys. See you later.
See ya.
Yeah, we forgot to start the clock.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we're under.
Oh, yeah. So.